今年2回目のタイに行ってまいります。まだ真夜中です。今回は雨が降ってないから何かいい感じです。夜中道が空いていて運転しやすい。合ってます。今佐賀です。バイパスに乗りました。まだ3分の1ぐらいですかね、福岡まで。安全運転で行きたいと思います。意外だらけの英語になると思いますが、英語の練習として英語を話していきたいと思います。I'm learning in Saga.
Yeah, you're trying like here and there, like just experimenting basically. Exactly.
Last destination.
You're saying you're kind of an amateur. You're interested in it though. So do we have any examples we could give our listeners right away?
International airport to Thailand.
It's kind of good to be able to say that. Guys, if we want to make sure that you listen to episode Holly's English episode 1306, which is Are You a Creature of Habit? So that's great to listen to. But so
I want to speak English
in podcasting. No, we definitely don't dabble in podcasting.
Sometime
I guess I would say cooking.
I want to
fitness. I want to
outside of in Japan.
Very committed, but I dabble. But yeah, it's like you're not committed to doing it overly frequently or that well. Maybe at one point you will. But yeah,
I want to feel a change.
What about you? You were talking about Arabic. Yeah, dabble in learning Arabic. Well, we'll see if it's when I come back from Egypt, I'll see whether it's just or whether it's learning it, like fully immersing and like trying to really take it on as another language that I speak. Right? That's a commitment level and a decision that one has to make. Am I going to take a lesson once a month and just kind of dabble, or am I going to take a lesson 3 times a week and really commit to this new language?
Yeah, I think grammar and the sentence.
How I feel when I come back, right?
Yeah, long sentence.
We can make choices in our lives. Which languages do we want to learn? What countries do we want to visit in the future? It's very exciting.
English.
Okay, Michelle, any other ways to say this? Yes, a bunch. So, the first one is to play around with. Or you could even say play with, but a lot of times say play around with. So, for example, I play around with songwriting, but I'm not any good.
Yeah, not to improve.
So, do you do that, Michelle? Is that true for you? Are you a songwriter as well as a musician? Or it's terrible. I haven't written a song in a very long time, like in the future. But for now, all I do really kind of fits that.
May 2024.
That I still get to do something kind of theatrical and creative. So I love that. It's a creative outlet for says the guitar from time to time, but he hasn't taken a
I'm gonna look forward to
time to time. And then fiddle with
travel to Thailand.
They fiddle with jewelry making.
I hate to but I try. Yeah, I try English.
So takeaway for today, this is fun to say dabble. This was a great question. I love these specific questions. It's very casual.
So into
It's good to talk about your casual interests, and I think really what Lindsay said is the takeaway about
I always English radio.
And if you believe in connection,
listening,
not perfection, then hit
but
subscribe
not to
now
improve,
to make
but
sure you don't miss
very
anything.
important.
See you next time.
And listening and speaking.
This
Yeah, very
is an
important.
All-Ears
And,
English Podcast,
guide-
episode 2016. How to use wood to connect with someone about the past.
But I'm not enough.
Welcome to the All-Ears English Podcast. Downloaded more than 200
I have to.
million
I have
times.
to.
Are you feeling stuck
Yeah,
with
writing
your
time.
English? We'll show you how to become fearless
Fukuoka.
and fluent by
Into
focusing
Raina.
on connection, not perfection. With your American hosts, Lindsay McMahon, the English adventurer, and Michelle Kaplan, the New York radio girl. Coming to you from
It's
Colorado
getting
and New York City,
little
USA.
a lot
And to
of
get your transcripts delivered by email every week,
little big
go to
city into big city, Fukuoka.
/subscribe.
I'm safety drive.
Sometimes in English, inserting you would run after us.
I purpose
Sometimes
learn English.
can't calm
Largest
down.
purpose. Very interesting foreign country, foreign people, foreign culture.
I don't know if we're super close, but we have a good
Very big
relationship. You know what I mean? Like we were now
around the
dealing
world.
with my aunt
So
stuff.
I wanna
dealing with our parents. People are getting older.
I wanna know
so far
around
so
the
good. We're doing a really good
world.
job of, and I trust him.
yeah, very
And
important.
so I'm
Very
I feel
interesting.
lucky to have a sibling that I trust and love. So yay.
Aw,
You
that's
too.
nice.
You're close to your brother too, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're close. We have a very sarcastic relationship.
Lifetime
so I-
very
yeah, you can
important.
say that. It's hard for me to not make a joke
Yeah.
about him.
That's pretty much.
So
It must have been fun growing up with that kind of.
very popular language
Yeah, that's
around the world.
Yeah, it's a constant.
Language.
Lindsay, did you notice something?
English.
I said when I was a kid, I
I love
would always
English.
play with my brother's friends. So that's what we're talking about today, the word would. Because we have a great question for you two from Naveed Gall. And
Someday,
I'm excited to get into this.
around the
So
world
we're really gonna
travel.
be focusing on
Someday.
one aspect of the word. Maybe a
I wanna
habit
be,
or part of your routine,
so,
whatever it is. So, like my first example,
as a where
when I was a kid, I would always play with my
stop,
brother's
bro.
friends. So I'm not talking. I'm
Yeah.
talking about like something that was a common occurrence. I remember being
Toilet.
hit in the head many times with basketball. That stuff. So,
I'm looking for,
like,
yeah,
you know, I'm
toilet.
saying that this was a frequent occurrence. So, what's another example, Lindsay?
Okay, so we do often short